My name is Mervyn Etienne. I'm a cognitive performance coach and consultant at Performance Sciences Limited. The MyndPlay BrainBand is a two-sensor, single-channel EEG device that I use to measure activity in the frontal areas. With the BrainBand, we get a full range EEG spectrum from 0.5 to 50 Hertz. So starting from delta all the way up to gamma. And that provides like very good range of frequencies that we can do formal EEG analysis with. I'm using this device to train peak performance with athletes, business people, and people who do meditation, which is quite interesting application, because a lot of people actually think they're meditating and not. If this is the front of the MyndPlay BrainBand, we turn it around. As the band's quite flexible, we can use it to measure FP1 with reference to this frontal point. To measure FPZ, these are Brodmann areas. FPZ, which is like central line, using the 1020 system. To measure the frontal pole, move this across. We take a reference in this right-hand side. So here we've got the active sensor, and this point here is the reference sensor. To now measure FP2, well, I have to spin this around actually, the reference sensor in the center and the active sensor on the right hand side. Okay, so you've just got to try and make sure that the active sensor is central for FP2 and FP1. This is a sensor that needs to be in contact with the ear. It's real basic stuff. Talk about this earpiece. This is quite important because this actually transmits a signal. So you've got to make sure you've got a good connection with this, with the back of the ear. Right. So I'm just pressing the record button now to record the EEG, and I'll just go over what the different sections of the screen are. Okay. This top channel here is a combination of what's known as attention, meditation, and a combination of the two called zone. Now if you go to the right, these meters here are a reflection of the signals that you're seeing here. So this red value here is attention. This dial here, this is proprietary by NeuroSky. It's associated with what they say meditation is. Meditation is a little bit more sophisticated than that. Anybody who's done meditation will know that. Using this device, you can actually start guiding people so they can actually see activity going on in their brain in real time. And so what was once an abstract thing becomes real, because you can actually see when you're thinking that you get certain activation, and when you're meditating you have different activations. And that's actually one of the key areas now, because a lot of mindfulness techniques are actually used for depression and anxiety. And a lot of people are put off by not getting proper feedback from their practice. And using this, it's fantastic. You can actually see what's going on. Right, this bottom screen here is what I'm really interested in, because it gives you, it's a bit messy because everything's been shown here. It gives you all the frequencies, all the traditional frequencies, ranging from delta, the slowest wave, from 0.5 to 3 Hertz, all the way up to low and medium gamma, which I'm not sure about, but these are the higher range frequencies up to 40 Hertz. Now, what you can do is deselect, pick out the areas of interest. So I've got rid of everything now, and I can then just look at theta from moment to moment, look at low alpha and look at high alpha. And now I can do view recordings, an overview of the data that I've got here. Again, this matches up to the previous screen. So at the top we've got attention, meditation and zone. Here we've got the raw EEG, and here we've got the individualized frequency components that can constitute the raw EEG. Right, now that I've got this test EEG file, I can export that to a CSV file for input into analysis tool like EEG Lab, and that's pretty straightforward. So you press the export log file, pick the log file, in this case it's testeeg.log, open it, and that's saved as a .csv file. This MyndPlay package for £160 is excellent. There isn't anything on the market like this, and for an academic, like undergraduate, even basic graduate students would be able to use this. When you're a psychologist and you really want to start looking at getting some basic neuroimaging, this is a fantastic tool. I'd recommend this band, the MyndPlay BrainBand, to sports people, to business people, and to people who practice meditation. And these are the 3 areas I've been using it in. I'm not going to comment from the outside, but in terms of like looking at the activity in your brain, you're getting real-time information. You can't really ask for much more than that, especially for the price.